I'm going through fog and I see open space, very sunny, beautiful, shiny. The hills and flowers. And I see a little snake road in the front of me.
Beautiful. And as the observer that is seeing this, look at your body. What do you look like there?
I look like a young lady, very young, in white dress with a flower belt and sandals, very light, all my clothes light.
Beautiful.
With some flowers on my head.
What is this place?
It's just open, beautiful space, luscious grass, sunny day.
Wonderful.
Easy breeze.
Look at your hands. Are you carrying anything besides the flowers?
I'll carry a little basket with flowers.
Very good. Very good. So let's find out a little bit about what this place is. Let's begin to walk through this place and tell me what you find.
I'm following the road and I see beautiful, luscious grass and flowers on the sides. And there is a forest on the front. But the road leading me through the forest is a little bit dark, but I can see through.
How do you feel in this forest?
I feel good, but a little bit heavier, that open space. I'm just walking through.
Okay. Let's see what it is that you're going to. I'd like for you to just accelerate your pace and see what's on the other side of this path. What does it lead you to?
I see small animals like rabbits and fox. Nothing dangerous. I'm going through forest. You can see through the light. And I'm coming out. An open space again. But now I have little rocks on the left side and little waterfall on the left side going through the rocks.
Beautiful.
Short one, not very tall, probably a little bit taller than me. Very clean, clear water.
Beautiful. Beautiful. How do you feel in this place?
I feel safe.
Wonderful. So let's go to the place where you live. I'm going to count from 3 to 1. When I get to number 1, I would like for you to be in the front of the place where you live. Take a deep breath in. 3, going through the time and space to your home. 2 and 1. Be there. What is this place?
I'm on a beach by the ocean. And I have some kind of buildings, short ones, not very tall, open ones, kind of like crystal, and inside a lot of crystals.
Beautiful. Tell me about these crystals.
These crystals make a sound, and the place vibrating really high, and I can hear the almost like music, like crystal music of the place, and crystals looks like it's healing crystals.
What do you do with these crystals that heal?
I'm manipulating, I'm working with on the beach.
Okay.
And I see people coming towards me in white robes, white clothes, and we're sitting in a circle.
Who are these people?
They look like they're different ages. Some of them older, some of them younger.
Yes.
It looks like we're working together and healing each other.
Okay. So tell me what happens next.
It's getting darker, and we finished the prayer and meditation. I leave some crystals on the beach and put away some of it. And just sitting on the beach and watching the ocean.
So as you're watching the ocean, take a look and see if there's anything in the ocean that interests you. What is it about the ocean that you love so much?
It's giving me power, it's giving me energy, it's giving me healing. And also I see a mermaid come out from the ocean. She's brushing her hair.
Do you know this mermaid?
It looks like she's just lived there. She likes to watch our work.
She likes to watch your work? What else do you notice?
I don't want to live really happy by the ocean. It's easy to breathe for me. I had a little bit hard time breathing in the forest, and now I feel like it's so much easier for breathing for me by the ocean.
Wonderful. So let's just sit by the ocean. I'd like for you to go ahead and begin to use those crystals. Use them to heal yourself.
I have one, the main one. It's look like a diamond crystal. And it has an interesting structure. It's like pyramid. But when I'm touching and putting in my hands, it has circle, a crystal, like flat circle crystal. It goes around and it's kind of start to activating the main crystal, and it's moving faster and faster and faster and faster. My hands in crystal on the middle, and the circle goes around and activating the main crystal.
Beautiful.
I feel warm. It's going in my hand chakras and going up to my shoulders.
So I'd like for you to go ahead and give those crystals the program that you need in order to heal.
I give the program to higher my vibration, and it's getting higher my vibrational level, and I feel all my body from the hands up. It starts to vibrating really fast, and I feel like I'm shaking, my hand shaking, and it's going up, up, up to my shoulder, to my head, to my neck, my chest, and it's touching all my muscles and cells.
Beautiful.
And this vibration, healing vibration, is activating my cells, and cells become intelligent and they know what to do. They're working together along with the crystal.
How is that affecting the body? Notice it from a different level.
It's activating all my cells, regenerating, and making younger
Mm-hmm.
and stronger, and it's become have ability to separate themselves from any unwanted elements
Mm-hmm.
through vibration.
Wonderful. Wonderful. So as you're holding that crystal by the ocean, can you see this happening to your body?
Yes, my body shaking, and it's vibrating really high, and it's going down to my torso, to my chest, to my stomach, to my hips, to my thighs, to my all woman organs,
Wonderful.
to my knees, down, down, down to my feet, and to earth.
Very good.
Now all my body vibrating really high.
Now you had mentioned before that you had trouble breathing in the forest. Why is that?
Something blocking my nose.
The nostrils?
Yes.
Is this something that was put there?
Yes.
All right. Can you describe to me what that is? What was put in the nostrils?
It's some like implants with strings attached to.
And who put those in there?
Grace.
The Greys. All right. Why would the Greys want to implant and put those in there?
To lower my vibrations, to stop healing.
Okay, very good. So let's find out a little bit. I'd like for you to go ahead, and as the woman on the beach, I'd like for you to transport the light body of Victoria onto that beach now. I'd like for you to go ahead and see the body of Victoria there.
It's really light, and it's like shiny and light.
And I'd like for you to use the crystal to begin scanning her body now. And I'd like for you to just find what on her body is not vibrating at a high vibration.
6th chakra is blocked.
Let's go deep into that chakra and see what's blocking it.
It's like champagne block, like you block in champagne with
A cork?
cork. It's blocking my her 6th chakra.
All right. So let's find out the origin of that block now. What blocked that chakra?
It's coming from past life.
Okay. So as we have that on the beach, what else do we see that's being blocked?
Also blocking 5th chakra.
And what's causing that?
Same thing.
Same blockage.
Yeah, it's blocked with cork.
All right. So I'd like
She can talk.
She
She
can't.
can express herself.
Okay. So I'd like for you to go ahead and begin using that crystal. And let's begin first with the 6th chakra. And I'd like for you to go ahead and begin activating that crystal, using the program to begin to send that vibration into that chakra. And as you do, I'm going to count from 5 to 1. When I get to number 1, we will be at the moment in time in which that cork was put into that chakra. So as you're activating it, 5. Begin to move through time and space to the time of the blockage. 4. Drifting through time and space to find the origin of that cork. 3. Allow the images to come now. 2. When I get to number 1, I'll touch your forehead. 1. see the images now. Where are you?
The entity who used to be part of Victoria, she used to practice,
Yes.
and she used to do some magic, and some of it was dark, and after a while she realized she shouldn't do that, but it couldn't be late, and to stop that she had to accept darkness, or she had to stay with light, but she had to stop magic to stay with light.
Okay.
And she blocked herself through her chakra. She couldn't do magic no more to stay with light.
Okay. So we know that in those times that she was not able to help herself because she didn't know any better. But now she has already begun to understand when things are dark. Does she need that blockage anymore now that she understands?
No.
No. So let's begin now to use that crystal to unblock. Unblock that cork now. And tell me what happens.
The crystal become like a magnet and pull the cork from her fourth chakra, sixth chakra.
Okay. So now we need to do something with that sixth chakra because it's been blocked for a long time. What color can we use in order to burn away any residue from that cork? What color would you like to use to burn it away so we can get that energy center moving at full speed?
Blue fire.
Let's begin using that blue fire. Feel that blue flame begin to burn away any of that cork, any of that blockage. Understanding now that in this time period, in this lifetime, that Victoria understands the difference between the light and the dark. She doesn't need a cork any longer. Tell me when you're done.
Someone want to talk. I try to go through my fifth chakra.
All right, let me speak with that. 1, 2, and 3. Let me speak with you now. Who are you, please? Who are you?
It doesn't matter.
Oh, it doesn't matter. Well, it seems you want to speak. If you want to speak, it does matter. What is it that you need for me to hear today?
I'm staying.
You're staying. Well, who said you were leaving? Who are you? Are you male or female?
Male.
Male. And tell me, how is it that you know Victoria?
We've been together a while.
You've been together in this lifetime or a different lifetime?
Different lifetime.
Okay, can you tell me who you were to her in a different lifetime?
She invited me.
She did. Okay, can you tell me who you are?
I'm her friend.
Her friend, okay. Friend, what is your name? What did she call you in that lifetime?
Mark.
Mark. Mark, what year is it, please?
1982.
1982. And what is it that attracted you to her?
Her practice.
Her practice. What was she practicing at that time?
Exorcism.
Okay. And what is it that she needed with you?
She just opened channel.
She is. Okay, so what was it about her channel that you liked so much?
Low vibration.
The lower vibration? Is that what you said?
Yes.
Okay. So it seems to me that something happened to you, Mark, to bring you into a lower vibration. What happened to you? What happened to your body?
1982.
Yeah, I know it's 1982. What happened then?
I touched.
What did you touch?
Her sixth chakra.
You touched her, yes, but what happened to your body?
I don't remember.
I want you to think back, Mark. I'm going to count from 3 to 1. I want you to be at the time of your death. 3, 2, 1. See yourself dying. What happened?
Fire.
A fire. How old were you when that happened?
18.
18. Mark, it seems like a young age for you to die. What happened after you lost your body? Where did your spirit go?
I stay.
You stayed. Why did you not go to the light, Mark?
I got lost.
You got lost. So is this when you found her?
Yes.
Okay. So what have you been doing to Victoria the whole time that you've been with her? How is she feeling your presence?
I was blocking her development
Why is that?
as a psychic, as a psychologist, parapsychologist, exorcist, magician.
Why were you doing all of that?
Because she couldn't exorcise me if she practiced.
Oh, I see. Well, you see, Mark, the whole idea of a person dying is to go back home. Why were you so afraid of going back home?
I don't know how.
Oh, you don't know how. Okay. Would you like me to help you today?
Yes.
Okay, because it seems to me that you're not feeling very well, are you? Mark, I want you to look inside of your heart and find that light inside of you. Go ahead. Find that light inside of you.
I did.
All right. Now, Mark, I want you to make that light bigger. Make it real big. How does that feel, Mark?
Good.
Good. Make it even bigger. Tell me how good that feels to have that love coming through that.
It's lighter.
Yes, keep going. Keep making it even bigger. Keep making it bigger. How does that feel, Mark?
Just feel lighter.
Feel lighter. I want you to look into that light and tell me who is there. Who's there?
It's just a light, just a spark.
Yes. Keep looking and seeing who's coming for you. Who's coming for you?
Gray.
Gray. Well, then you're not looking through the right light, Mark.
He was manipulating me.
Ah. So now, Mark, I want you to disconnect your connection with that gray. Disconnect it. You have free will. Tell him it ends now.
It ends.
Tell me what happens.
I disconnect myself, but it's vibration too high for me.
It's too high. Okay, so we're going to help you, Mark, okay? I'm going to call my angels of the white light. And I want them to go ahead and connect with you. I want them to circle you. Tell me how that feels to have all those angels there.
Good.
Good. As you're within their being, how does that feel?
Good.
Good. I want you to keep connecting with those angels. A little bit different than the gray?
Yes.
Yes. So now that you're within the reach of all of these angels, I want you to look and see what you've done to Victoria.
I was blocking her now pretty much all chakras through the command of alien.
Yeah. So now you have disconnected from the aliens yourself, haven't you?
He said she has agreement.
She has an agreement. Okay. Were you part of that agreement?
No.
No. But you were being used too?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Well, we need to work on you first, Mark. Can you forgive yourself for not knowing any better?
Yes.
All right. What would you like to say to Victoria about all this blocking that you did?
I'm sorry.
Victoria, can you forgive Mark for not knowing any better?
Yes.
All right, so I want you to go through your body and begin to disconnect from all of the energies that Mark has connected to you. Go ahead and pull out all of those cords. And let's release Mark into the light. Mark, I want you to go with those angels and tell me what you see on the other side.
This is cord going.
Hmm?
Cord going through my 4 chakras.
Mm-hmm. Is this from Mark?
Yes.
Okay, so pull them out. Pull them out like if they were weeds in the garden. Pull them out from yourself and pull them out.
It's coming through all chakras, like roots.
Okay. So very slowly, let's begin with the first chakra. And pull it out. Don't leave any of those cords in. And once you pull it out from his side too. I'm going to call in Archangel Michael. And I want you to give him those cords. You're going to do all the work yourself. Tell me which chords you're working.
I'm working on second.
Okay, very good.
I'm pulling out and give to Archangel Michael.
Mm-hmm. Make sure you pull it out from Mark's end too. Don't leave it in there.
I'm pulling out from both sides.
Very good.
I'm pulling out from third chakra.
Mm-hmm.
It's connected also through my arms, through hand chakras.
Mm-hmm. Keep going.
It's pulling out from fourth chakra, from my relationship chakra.
Beautiful.
And pulling out from my family chakras, from my family roots.
Beautiful.
From my family tree roots also.
Okay.
Relationships.
Pull them all out. You don't need to have those blocked.
And then it's from fifth chakra, from Mark, from third chakra, fourth chakra, fifth, sixth, seven. It goes around like a plate. It's cleaning my seventh chakra, 8, 9, and up. Also, I see the alien ships, and I release the alien ships. I give them command to leave from my space. They're not welcome.
Wonderful.
And Gray goes with the ships. Actually, it's several grades. They following. I open a portal for them, and they just leaving.
Wonderful.
And before they leave, I give them command to pick up all the implants and everything they have attached to my body. They pick it up, everything, and pull in from my nose, from my eyes, from my head, from my neck. It's like see-through clothes from my body. They get glasses from my eyes.
Tell me when you're completely disconnected from all of that.
I put red and green light and asking if they choose, they pull up everything. I see the red, they didn't pull up everything, so I let them. I give them command to pull up everything from my fourth chakra, from my low chakras, to seal my low first chakra. It was whole, went down to the earth. They seal it, and now it's green. I open the portal. Are they leaving? They gone with the ships.
Take a look at this body now. Has Mark gone to the light with the angels?
Mark's still there, but he's very high, and he still have cords, so I'm pulling my cords from him.
Wonderful. Don't leave any cords behind. He needs to be released.
I'm releasing him. I take all cords and put in a flame and burn it through the flame.
Wonderful.
All my chakras is clean, is vibrating.
Wonderful. So I want you to go ahead and use that blue flame to burn away anything else.
My heart going like really, I have tachycardia, you know, like it's working really fast. I'm trying to, I need help to lower this vibration in my fourth chakra.
Okay. So tell me when Mark has been disconnected.
He's disconnected.
All right.
He's ready to go.
All right. So I'm going to ask the angels of the white light to escort him to the proper home where he can now be reunited with his
He's
family.
saying there is something in my fourth chakra.
In your first chakra?
To make this my heart beating like crazy.
Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to transport you back to that beach. Transport you back to that beach where we can work with that crystal. Feel the ocean waves in the background as your body is on that beach.
He wants to go. Can we let him go?
Yes. Mark, may the light of the universe accompany you. Thank you so much. And let's close that door. I'd like for you to see yourself on that beach being worked on with that crystal. And let's use that crystal to go over that first chakra and see what's there. What's there?
It's some kind of box.
All right. Describe this box for me.
It's dirty, it's rusty, and it's causing me this crazy vibration, tachycardia.
Okay. So we're going to leave that body there on that beach. We're going to go back to the origin of where that box came from, and why it was put there, why you chose to bring that box with you. I'm going to count from 5 to 1. When I get to number 1, I'll touch your forehead, and you'll be at the origin of where that box was created or put in to this body. 5, going through time and space to find the origin of this very rusty box. 4, going through time and space. 3, allow the images to come now. 2, and 1, be there. Where are you?
Egypt.
Egypt. What's happening there?
I'm priest or priestess. I can see my gender, and I'm close to the Pharaoh, and we're performing rituals and magic for the Pharaoh.
What are you using to perform these rituals?
Just the words and energy, working with energy.
Tell me more about
The
this.
Pharaoh, he has some dark requests which I don't like it, but I have to follow the orders and have to perform the magic. Otherwise I could be killed. I have to make a choice.
happening?
And other magicians see my confusion and report to Pharaoh. And I'm the one who has the power to perform the ritual. And they just helping me, but they can read my aura, they can read my feelings and confusion. And they have contract with darkness and I don't. And they tell the Pharaoh, I'm confused and I'm not ready actually do it. It can affect the ritual, the magic outcome, the performance. And Pharaoh confused and he's not trusting me anymore. And he asking if somebody else can perform it, the ritual. And they say they can, but they're not sure if they can do it as well as I can do. And he really close to me and love me, and he has feelings for me, but he's on the dark side, more on the dark side. And he choose that power over me, and he wants me to perform it, and I tell him I'm not sure I can do it because if I'm confused it's not gonna work. And he put me in a dungeon, and I've been sitting there and waiting for what they're gonna do. Because they don't give me choice to what to do, because the magician can see I already had choose unconsciously, so I can perform it, so they don't need me. And they just decide to get rid of me, kill me.
So I'd like for you to go to the last day of your life in that lifetime. And tell me what happens.
They give me some kind of medicine which make me drowsy and hardly recognize who I am and where I am. I still can feel a little bit, and really I think they put me in some kind of coffin or somewhere, and just close the coffin, and I died there.
All right. So I'd like for you to leave that body behind and leave that coffin as a spirit, and tell me what happens.
I took my Costa folder from one of those situations.
Okay.
Because I didn't die right away. It was while, and even I was drugged, I still realized and still feel.
So why is it that you continue to affect all of the lifetimes that you're living with this claustrophobia? Why are you affecting the lifetime now of Victoria and reminding her of this life?
Because I need to make choice of confusion I had there, and make sure I'm on the right side and the right side. And when I'm performing magic or some rituals, I need to have information before I do, and maybe not doing it all. Go for some updates from old fashioned, because in modern world it's no need for those techniques, those experience, those understanding and lifestyles and memories and experiences what I had, but I just need to release that
All right.
from my space.
So now that we understand that that was almost like a way of punishing yourself for being so confused and not being able to stand up for yourself, that you were forced to do something. Do we need to hold on to that anymore? Can you forgive yourself?
Yes.
All right. So let's release that, because we don't need to have Victoria feeling as if she's in a coffin. Let's release that. And I'd like for you to go ahead and open up that coffin yourself. Open up the lid to that coffin. What happens when you release the lid?
I can breathe.
You can breathe.
My heart goes slow down.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not as scared as I used to.
Yes.
And now I know for sure my choice, and I'm ready to stand up for her.
Wonderful. So now that we have released the lid of the coffin and you're able to move freely as spirit, we can now ensure that we don't need to feel that closed-in feeling anymore, do we?
No.
That she can make her own opinions, she could have her own opinions, she could have her own decisions now.
All my life I feel scared, and I couldn't understand why.
Now we understand.
Victoria feels just like she's coward, she's afraid something, she's not talking out loud what she's supposed to say. Not always, but when it's something she confused about, and she wasn't courageous enough.
So now we understand that came from the fact that she was killed for her indecision.
Yeah.
Where else in her life has this affected her? Has this blocked her from other decisions, relationships, finances? How has that affected her?
It's blocked her from everything.
From everything.
All part of little bit by little bit, all part of her life was blocked because she was scared, she was afraid, and she was confused, and she didn't know if it's time to release, it's time to update, what if it's time, and what's gonna happen, if she will.
So now moving forward, we know that she's already made some decisions. For example, the tarot cards. She felt that those were not the right things for her to move into. But now moving forward, what can she be doing with her life?
She can connect herself to, she can connect herself straight to herself, to her guides. She doesn't need any institution between, no religion, no tarot cards, no any divinations, since now she can connect herself straight to the force, to absolute, to Mother God, Father God, to her higher self, to her guides, her ancestors, her angels, archangels, and all her helpers, even elementals, everybody who helped her.
Wonderful.
She can connect herself, even it's not high vibrational level, but it's positive intent. She can connect herself.
Wonderful. Now we saw that we had Mark as an entity there blocking her. What about the rest of her body? Is she clear now with all of her chakras going?
It's still something in her fourth chakra.
In her fourth chakra. Okay, so let's find out exactly where it is. Is it in a chakra or is it in a part of an organ? Where does it show up? Where exactly is
It's
it?
cord.
What is it?
Cord.
It's a cord.
It's a cord.
Okay, so I want you to go ahead and begin finding that cord. Where is that cord connecting to?
It's coming from past life. It's a relationship cord.
Okay, all right, so we're going to go find that past life. I'm going to count from 5 back to 1. I want you to, with each number, follow the cord as if you were following a chord in the ocean or something like that. When I get to number 1, I'll touch your forehead. You'll be at that life. 5. Begin to follow the chord now through time and space. 4. Feeling it now. 3. Begin the images, feeling the emotions. 2. And 1. Feel it. Feel it. What are you?
It's beginning 1940s, 1950s.
Okay. I'm going to put my hand over your forehead. I want you to see the number. What number is that? What year is that?
1955.
Okay, 1955. What's happening there?
There is my lover, and we've been madly in love with each other. And he's in blue shorts and dark pants, blonde with blue eyes. And
what do you look like there?
he got sick, and we love each other very much. And I was a healer then also, and I had ability to heal with hands and my mind. And he been sick, and I had feelings I'm going to lose him. And I offer him, I give him part of my energy, part of my health, to help him to survive. And because we desperately wants to stay together, because it was very pure, genuine love. And he didn't want to accept it from me, but I was demanding. So I willingly give him part of my health, part of my power and energy to heal him. That was the deal. And we had a core together, bonding together, to stay together, and we pretty much stay together in this life. And we die almost on the same day. But Victoria, she still have that promises with the boat.
Yeah, she took a vow to him.
Boat. She took with her in other lives, and she actually saw him in her living room. He was floating on the ceiling, and she didn't know who's that. That was person in blue shirt and dark pants. He was 28, and he had blue eyes. And since then, she really loved blue eyes in men, and always was looking. Her possible partner could have blue eyes, and they're still connecting.
Is that man in her life in this lifetime?
No.
No. So what is that cord affecting her? Is it affecting her health?
Yes.
Okay. Is it affecting her ability to connect with other men?
Yes.
Okay. Now we know that when we make a vow in one life, we can change it in this life. We can make a different promise. How would we like to transform that now into this life?
Victoria needs to tell him it doesn't serve her anymore. She still loves him, and she always will, but she she need to move on.
Okay.
She has her life and she has her program to accomplish, and it doesn't serve her anymore. She needs to learn about different relationships, what she couldn't do it because of wealth and connection. She still remember love him and never forgive him, and they will connect again another side, but right now he needs to let her go.
Okay. Is that causing her any those health issues that she's asked about? Did she come in with those health issues?
It could be part of it.
Okay, all right. So I'd like for you to go ahead and look at this man and see him before you. And I'd like for you to go ahead and talk to him.
I still love you, and we will connect another side, but right now you need to let me go to experience, to have new experiences, new emotional and mental understanding, and as you need to let me go to help me update my information, what I had before, and move on and have a new experiences, new opportunities, and not just negative but also positive. And just let me go for now till we're supposed to be again together, but not as in this past this life. And would you let me go?
What does he say?
He say, whatever I want, he do anything to make me happy. He sought to holding me, he's protecting me and helping me. But if it's not helping, he will be happy to let me go and experience what I needed to experience, and he will wait for me from other side.
Okay. Ask him if he is the one that is causing the things that are keeping you from having a relationship.
He was part of it.
He was part of it. Okay. So now that you gave him health in that lifetime, would he be willing to help you with that health in this lifetime?
Yes.
So go ahead and accept that from him.
I'm accepting.
Because that was part of your energy that you gave him. He's just taking it back.
He wants to give me back.
Good. Take back your energy. Take back your health. Take back your power. And as you do that, take a look at what's happening now with your chakras.
My second chakra and fourth chakra light up.
Wonderful. Wonderful.
And I feel like something open.
Good.
And I also I feel in my neck, I feel ease. I can talk, I can breathe better.
Wonderful.
I can sing better, I can move on. I'm ready to move on.
Wonderful. So I'd like for you to go ahead and thank him. Forgive yourself for holding on to this in this lifetime.
Thank you. I still love you. Thank you.
And just let him go.
I'm letting you go.
Very good. So I'd like for you to see yourself back on that beach once again.
He wants to ask you to lead him.
To lead him.
To lead him because he missed his opportunity to.
Okay.
He was kind of attached to me.
So what is his name? Ask him what his name is.
Mike or Michael.
Mike or Michael?
I can't. I'm really upset. I can't right now.
All right.
Read it.
So let's say.
Or Mark, maybe Mark or Mike, something like that.
All right. So Mike, would you speak with me, please?
Yes.
Yes. Mike, you were very sick in that lifetime. And now you're here. Is it time for you to go home?
Yes.
Okay. So within you, you'll find that light. This is the spark from God.
Yes.
I want you to go ahead and expand that light so you could feel the love come in. Feel yourself connecting to the love of the universe.
I always love her, but I let her go because it's in the best for her.
Wonderful. So I'd like for you now to find that guide of yours, the one that has always been waiting for you. Look around and see where your guide is.
He's lifting up. He just need to drop his program. It's protecting me.
Wonderful. So Mike, go with your guide into the light, and may the light of the universe accompany you. Thank you. Very good. And now I'd like for you to see yourself back on that beach and allow that aspect of you with the crystal.
The crystal light up. It's all around me. I have main crystal. I'm in the middle, and all those crystal like rainbow. They put in light, rainbow light, from around, from the circle, and it's connecting on the top, really high. And I'm kind of in the middle of pyramid.
Beautiful. Beautiful. So now that you're within that healing pyramid,
and now it's pyramid, it's filling in with rainbow crystal, magical God's light. I'm inside this pyramid. It's also grounding me with this magical rainbow light to universe, to earth, to ground me. And this light goes up to the absolute. It's connected to absolute. And now that's how I will connect to absolute, to get my healing power.
wonderful.
To heal myself, heal my all organs, heal my all cells, teach, give information, so my cells will get information from the light, what's coming from the absolute through crystals.
Wonderful.
And it will get knowledge, and cells will get intelligent. It's get more intellectual level, and they will follow my lead, follow my directions, and now I can work with, and I can heal it. And also my higher self is telling me right now, I will have ability to heal myself, not just myself, but also others.
Wonderful. Wonderful. And now that we have that connection with the Absolute, I want you to expand that awareness and see where it is that this being is from. Where is the soul from?
I have a wings. I'm from alien species. Look like kind of like Syrians, but they're not from Syria, Syrians, but they look like Syria people. Hold on. Entities from Syrians, but also they have a wings. This entity has a, they light skin with light eyes and light hair, light skin, and they have wings, big, huge, like angel wings.
Beautiful.
But I forgot. I've been too long on earth. I've been reincarnated many times. And I forgot about, it's not just place I came from. I came from different places, but it's one of them. And actually they give me energy, they give me power, and if I can pick up the energy, they can also give me healings.
Wonderful. So that lifetime on the beach, where was that?
It looks like I just want to live on the beach. I don't want to live beach. I love beach so much. I love ocean so much. I have my crystal kind of like house. It's hard to say it's house. It's like a little castle from crystal, little home house from crystal, with bunch of crystals, and I just live on the beach. And I had people who come to heal. I've been healing them, and that was make my living kind of. And I was living on the beach. I couldn't understand the beings, but for some reason I never wants to go inside deep. I just want to stay by or just swim. I couldn't go deep because problem of my past life experience, claustrophobia. I couldn't bear being squeezed by water or by buildings or whatever. So I'm going to stay by the water.
Good. Now, what is going on with this body now that it's gaining so much weight? What's caused the weight gain?
The blockages.
The blockages.
Blockages of energy. The blockages of energy, almost all energy centers was blocked, and I had no chance to follow my program and heal myself and stay in normal state. And also my vows of healing to my love. I give away a lot of energy. Even I had my energy, it just was sucked out through those cords, because he stayed here. He was attached to me actually. And I was losing a lot amount of energy through the aliens, through the gray and the other entity. So I've been losing a lot of energy and power, also power.
Good. Now, she's also been in a situation where financially things have not been going well. What's happened there? What was going on? Was that energy also? Things were breaking. She was being guided away from that place where she's living. What's happened there? Is there some sort of energy in that place?
It's energy, but it's also something else. It's taken me a different place. Something about gold. Something about money, gold money coins. Oh, okay. This shows me I was connected to elementals.
With those gnomes?
I forgot what they call it. They're not gnomes. They collectors of gold.
Okay, the little leprechauns?
Leprechauns.
Okay.
Yes, leprechauns. I still dig gold. And I was counting this gold coins, and they cut me. And they say they're gonna take my power and punishment. I thought it was game, but it's actually, they was really mad at me.
Okay, so what can we do now in order for her to move financially ahead and not have these leprechauns cutting her energy?
I'm asking them if they still mad at me. They say no, go ahead. It's okay. They forgive me. So I can, but also they say your past, not a gold past, but your knowledge your gold come from your knowledge.
Wonderful.
That's kind of message. So my gold doesn't come from gold. It's come from my knowledge, from my learning, from my helping other people, from my non-physical levels. And also they said I have to give my power, my real power back, because I had like third of my power.
So who has her power now?
They don't know what now. They said what I used to have.
Yes.
But since I release now everything, I can ask them what percentage I have. They said 56% of power, but also they said I have a connection to absolute, and I can take that energy to higher my vibrational level, and do actually everything. Heal myself, get my vibrational level high, connect to other even entities from other stars in the universe I can connect to. Just have intent of positive intent of those entities.
Wonderful.
And don't let them do some harmful or negative impact.
Wonderful. So now that we understand the financial situation, the health situation, we understand what's happened in our past with the claustrophobia, I want you to go ahead and show her once again what it would be like to stay into a little closed space and see what that feels like.
Also, she has hole in her third chakra, which she was losing not just the energy but also money energy, specific money energy. She needs to heal and send that hole to let financial energy actually come in.
All right. So can we begin healing that hole now?
And also she has her energy beam of financial energy kind of like squeeze. So she need to cut this cord, whoever did this cord.
All right, let's follow that cord now. Follow it. Keep going. Keep following that cord to the origin of it. What's connected to that cord?
It's connecting me to 13 centuries when was dragons on physical level. Now dragons tell me they're not on physical level anymore, than they're on mental and non-physical levels. They exist, but they used to be on physical level then, and they used to scare people, and I was one of those dragon fighter. And I was fighting dragons to protect people in villages from harm, because they were eating people and cause people harm, and people will sacrifice other humans to just was a lot of darkness around. And it's like I don't know, children's stories with big dragons and dragon slavers. So I was one of those with big
Why is she connected to that life?
I see this big sword. I see mountains. That's where they live. And matter of fact, I'm just collecting information. It was like everything else in the universe, dark and light. The dragons was good and bad. The bad dragons was killing people and burning villages, but they didn't have much power. They didn't have much flame as they show in the pictures, but they had a lot of heat, and they could do flame harmful enough to burn person or animals. And they live not too far from the villages. It just was terrifying villagers. And I was the one, a dragon slaver, and this huge sword. That's why I like swords. I always like swords and knives. And I'm gonna ask my higher self to talk. So Victoria was one of those dragon slaver, and she was hunting those dragons.
Yeah.
And she was killing them, and she was very successful because she was very mind alert. It's not necessary to be stronger. It's a good thing to be smart, because dragons still reptilian. They're not as smart as humans. And she was very successful, and she come across one dragon. She wanna kill, and the dragon was very intelligent for reptilian, and she had a hard time to kill it. And it's become like a long time hunting, and looks like dragon was enjoying this. He likes that she was he was hunting him. And what happened when he got the dragon, he was surprised how intelligent and smart that reptilian was, and he got agreement with the reptilian. He's not gonna harm the humans, and he let him go, even he was hunting him for so long. And they had agreement together. The hunter had agree not to kill them anymore, not to kill anyone anymore. Don't do killings. And the dragon promised not to kill. So they both have a vow not to kill. And she has another vow, another cord from that life, not to kill, not to harm. So but that was dark, very dark time, and a lot of darkness. And she also carrying that darkness with her through that cord.
Do we need to have that cord any longer?
No.
All right.
No.
So I'd like for you to go ahead and meet face to face with that dragon.
And he is white color. He is very unique, and almost they become friends.
So I'd like for you to go ahead and make the new agreement to disconnect, now understanding that it hasn't occurred since. You don't need to be connected any longer. You're both free to be free.
He wants the sword, so I give him my sword.
Wonderful.
He took my sword. He broke the cord. So he left, and I don't need the sword no more, because my mission, or Victoria's mission, to help people, to heal people, to teach people, to bring knowledge from all those experiences from her life, from her stars and planets she used to live. She's not a fighter. She doesn't need to fight. She can fight, but through knowledge, through teaching, through understanding, through self-development.
Wonderful. Wonderful. So now that we've got that cord disconnected, take a look at this body and see how it looks now.
It's real light and bright and happy.
Wonderful. Wonderful. So now that this light body is so happy, where should she move to? What would be most beneficial to her?
She's ready to move to next step, accept new opportunities, move on, to meet new people, new lovers, new friends, to have different techniques of healing herself and others through what she discovered today. And bring that knowledge to the world. She might be in dark places. They're not promising her to be always in light place, because dark places need her light too. But even being in the dark places, she needs to be neutral and understand her mission. Don't get upset, don't get emotional, just face it and overcome.
Wonderful. So I'd like to know why it is that you brought her here today. What was the main reason?
For healing first. The Alba has similar energy with Victoria. They have similar mission. They put in dark places to light up these spots. And they actually been connected through past. Not too close, but as a friends. And this connection and this similarity brought them together.
Wonderful, wonderful. So I know that we've worked a lot today. Is there anything else that you would like to work on, or do you think that we are complete today?
I'm asking my higher self to put good protection for me, or teach me to how protect myself, because I know I'm going places I need it, and I will appreciate that if she can give me any advice on specific protection and specific places.
Victoria has been using the blue flame. Is that something that is her healing technique and protection?
Combination of fire and crystals
All right.
increase the power and energy of healing 100%.
Wonderful.
And also she can use sun, because she used to live on central sun. She has brothers of sun who's ready to help her also. She can ask them for help in hard time when she needs it, or anytime. And she also can use sun, central sun energy in a combination with the crystals and fire.
Wonderful. Now she saw herself in that beach, in that pyramid. Would that be a good place for her to protect herself?
Yes, it can be her special place when she can be in her space and heal herself. What she needs to do is let energy of sun, if she can get close to center sun, this would be great. If not, she can even use the earth sun energy of sun to go through the corner of the top of the pyramid and seal all pyramid with sun energy.
Wonderful.
and all crystals can mix up with the sun energy and activated by hold on, they show me something. Okay, there is a pyramid, the crystal pyramid activated by sun and activated by crystal and earth energy, and also she has flying flat crystals around the pyramid which constantly moving and high in vibration, and she can set vibration as much as she's comfortable. She can set the vibrational level of her healing. For example, if she needs heal headache, what kind of vibration she need, or color. If she needs heal heart, pain in the heart, or bones, or any organs, she can set up of her color and her vibrational level. She can see it.
Wonderful.
Through the gate.
So now that we have that new program of healing, what other advice would you like to give her? Is there anything else? Or are we complete now?
To drop all old programs what doesn't serve Victoria, and accept the new one, updates, move on, and get to work.
Wonderful. 5 wide awake, completely alert, feeling wonderful all over. Welcome back.
Wow.
That's what I say.
I'm so warm, so hot,
You did great.
so happy, so light.
You had a lot of heavy duty stuff there.
So light. It's incredible. It just things like even hard to imagine, like, oh, jeez. Wow, that's amazing.
You did great.
Yeah.
Does it make sense?
Absolutely. I almost pretty much answer all my questions. Actually, all my questions. We answered
All
my
your questions were answered in one way or another. They were answered. You could see that you made that vow with that man, and in this lifetime you were still honoring that vow. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I love blue eyes still.
That's what it is. So this was a
but
pretty
it's not gonna
powerful,
hurt me. It's okay. Not
Pretty
anymore.
pretty powerful session.
Oh wow, that's amazing, amazing. I have so much healing. I just see my gate, and I have 350% vibration up. I had like around 100, maybe 86, 350. My body was like shaking.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wonderful. Great. So wonderful.
is this something you want to share?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It's
We had
it's a
some
great experience.
we had a little technical difficulty in the middle of it, but we have the whole recording.
Yeah.
Wow. You did great.
Amazing. Guys, you gotta try that. That's just miracle.
Now,
So much.
explain to them, because you have a gift. Not everybody can see what you see. You have a gift. So tell them about your gift.
I have a gift, but I need a partner to activate it.
Yes.
So actually what Alba did,
Yes.
she activated my gift, was hiding
Yeah.
for probably many lives.
Yes.
I believe so.
So you're psychic already.
Yes.
You're able to connect with people. You've done this. You've been.
Yes.
So
yes.
this just
I've been
enhanced it.
I've been psychic for 15 years.
parapsychologist. I see entities, sometimes dark and light. And I'm very intuitive, but something was blocking me lately.
Yeah.
And I just feel like I had to have experience working in partnership.
Mm-hmm.
That's what actually we've been experiencing today, and Alba did wonderful, great job. And I recommend everyone who try to develop themselves, try to understand themselves, try to help themselves, and help the people they love. See Alba, and work in partnership, and bring this beautiful gift of partnership and friendship and help to each other for activation. Actually, it was an activation, and I'm sure Alba learning from me, and I'm learning from Alba. And yeah, it was great experience, wonderful experience. I would recommend everybody who understand what's going on, who likes to develop themselves, and who want to move on and just like forget it. I need to do something different in life. I need to move on. I need to experience. I need to understand. I want to help myself. I want to help my family. Yeah, you guys.
So we met.
Yes, and past life, we met with Alba. We had similar energy and similar vibration. That's why my higher self brought me to Alba.
Yeah.
And we met again in this life.
Yeah. And we met at the gathering. And a lot of people ask, why should I go to a gathering? What did you get from that gathering?
That was, we're all actors and actresses, and we on stage here in life. It was just repetition. What was this? How's in English? Repeat, to is try on how it works, how its energy works, if it works, what kind of connection. And then my higher self just brought me very quickly to Alba after that.
There you go.
Yeah.
So when you have sometimes when you go to a gathring, you've already made that connection with me, and it becomes much easier for you to get a session. So that's why I like to do the gatherings, first of all, for you to experience what it feels like to be in hypnosis, and that alone breaks the ice.
Also, when you have these gatherings, you see the connection. If you connect with the person, because when you go the hypnosis and you have no connection, you're wasting time. It's wasting your time and wasting hypnotist time. So to understand connection and understand your readiness for next step, that's the first step. Hypnotherapy is second step in my understanding.
Good. So go to a gathering. That's what we're saying. I have a lot of gatherings coming this year. I'm going to be traveling a lot this year. So if you see one of those gatherings come up, go. I spend the whole afternoon doing regressions. It's group regressions, but it just keeps it keeps going on and on. So at least you'll leave a gathering knowing you've been in a regression, and at least you'll be able to connect. And then next time when you're regressed, it'll be much faster and easier.
Yes, and don't worry if you have accent like me.
She has a heavy accent. We still understand each other.
Yes, it doesn't matter where you come from. We're all God's children, and we do our program, our learning. So come and learn. Yes. And express yourself and heal yourself, because it's the only way to heal yourself when you heal yourself with wonderful help. So that's the biggest recommendation for all people all over the world with different languages. Good luck to you, and I wish you the best.
Yes. So thank you for watching. This was an amazing session. I know you'll get a lot out of it. She did a lot of talking, so it was an easy one for me. So, the session went beautifully. So Please come to a gathering, sign up for my newsletter so we can meet at a session, and I hope you enjoyed this session as much as I did. Thanks for watching. Bye. Now let me have the hug.